Hey everyone, it's we're here just watching Robert draw some things, and we're gonna go over some stuff we didn't cover last week, like the team packs that were spoiled by everyone else. So what do you guys think about this Daredevil? It's a little out of focus, but whatever.
Hey man, they can't all be winners.
I think it looks
I'll have
good.
that good internet like Joe does.
Yeah, can you see it? Is it still?
There it goes.
There's a lot of lines in it, so that's probably why.
How come his area is exposed?
I don't know. That's the way they draw them.
So,
All right. Well,
I
you're
really
you're
like
the
is
you're
it
the one that can change
Mark
that.
Wade. Yeah, the Mark Wade Daredevil. That one's good.
One that has
Mark
the ear
Wade.
covered.
No, that series is really good.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Think-
I'm gonna transition over
Talking
to
about the one where he joins the hand, or what?
I can't remember what happens. It's the one with the spot in it.
All right. So we're gonna go with the Dice Coalition's team packs that they have on their list because it's just easier to go through it with that. So let's just jump into it.
Do it.
All right. All right. You guys have it shared. Have it on my screen. What I'm sharing.
Somebody's saying that there's an echo.
Oh, probably. Hold on. No, there shouldn't be an echo. That's crazy.
Is that all the hangouts and whatnot?
Yeah. All right. Hold on. All right. All right. So you guys got it all pulled up?
I'm just looking at your screen.
All right. So do you guys
Hold up. Quick tournament announcement. Armada, if you can't play until Friday, that's fine. You guys are the last match, so we already have all of the other matchups ready to go. So if we don't get your game in until Friday night, we'll go ahead and move forward with the pairings aside from the results of your game.
Yeah, I suppose we can announce them anyway as well. Now the
Yeah,
matchups.
if you want to do that, all we're waiting on is the matchup or the results between Steve and Jared.
So that will come at the end of the show. We'll do that.
Sure. All right, everyone, stay tuned for the next matchups. We'll talk about that.
Nice tease.
Joe's probably going to be furiously writing them up so we have something to show, or because we don't want to show the app that we use anymore, do we?
No, we're not gonna use the challenge bracket system, no. But what we will do is I'll just write them in the matchups or the match
Discord.
pairing.
We're just gonna put them all into a hat, and we're just gonna pull them out.
There you go.
That's what everyone assumes we did for the numbering for everyone.
It's called the Hat app.
The hat app.
Well, their assumptions were pretty accurate, though. It was 50% online performance and 50% my opinion.
Oh.
And actually, let me filters.
Did Harrison Barnes get traded? Sorry, guys. I got distracted by mouse talk.
I don't know. I'm not paying attention to that. Jesus Christ.
We gotta move forward. We gotta keep moving
Go
forward.
ahead. Keep
All
going.
right.
Keep the party going.
So, in the first one, it's Beast Boy. He's a 4-cost fist. And he is a 022, a 133, a 144. And his text is Shape Charger. And he has Aftershock. Changer. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to read it. I'm reading the monitor up above. It says,
oh, okay.
Move a die from an opponent's prep area to the use pile.
Situational. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, next one. Metamorphosis. He's a 3-cost fist this time. And what is that team?
Hey, wait.
That's Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol.
Shape Changer. Okay, hang on. Shape Changer. Opinion was on that. I love hearing your opinions on these.
Bad.
It's situational, like Robert said.
Our shot's too hard to trigger.
Yeah. All right. And then
especially on your turn, which is when you want to trigger this.
Yeah. All right.
And especially with his stats as well. He's got good stats.
Yeah.
Not for a 4-cost. For a 3-cost, he does.
All right, and then Metamorphosis. When fielded, move all dice showing generic or question mark energy from opponent's reserve pool to the use pile. Okay.
That's fine.
Not bad. I
Not that
agree.
great.
It's a 3-drop for
There's-
that.
I mean, currently there's stuff that does better punishing for holding off on
Yeah,
reserving energy for globals.
yeah.
Currently in modern, so
And then, hold on. I need to do something real quick. I am sorry. I did not pull chat up. That is my fault.
Oh no!
Yeah, pop out chat.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm an idiot, okay?
Oh, don't say that.
All right. Pull that back up. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All right. So the next one is green giveaway. And it's a 3-drop also. When Beast Boy attacks, move a sidekick, die from the defending player's prep area to the use pile.
That
Eh.
one's a little bit better
Yeah.
than the first two.
This is the best one, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because you can time it.
You have control of when you can use this ability, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah,
Other
it
than
could be
that,
good with something like Tabaxi Rogue as well,
Yeah.
when you can put stuff in your opponent's prep area. But it's only okay.
Yep.
All right, and the next one is Black Canary. She's a 3-cost fist. She's a 022, 032, 144. I almost said 0 for the 1. And then Second Life. Then she has Strike, which is Ben's favorite ability. Eh.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know
not
this one.
bad. I mean, 3 costs. She's cheap to field. That strike on that one turn gives her a little buff. I don't
Her
hate
fielding
it.
cost isn't terrible, so it actually is okay, especially if you
Yeah,
get it
you-
on her 3 side or her 3rd side.
Yeah, you're paying 1 for 6/6 for that turn with Overcrush, and you get her early on in the game. You can do some damage.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you're gonna do some damage.
I don't think it's worth it.
All right. If you
What do I know?
if you didn't like spending 3 for a thing you didn't like, but what about how do you feel about 4 for retaliation, Ben?
Yeah.
Don't like it that much.
I think retaliation is better than strike. So there's that.
Retaliation does it. What does that do? Whenever something is KO'd with a affiliation, it does 1 damage, right?
hmm
Okay. Well, is there any cheap Justice League characters that you can KO?
Not really. Black Canary.
Is she the cheapest one?
No, there's a few. We'll get to some. Hawk Girl
Okay.
is the one out of set,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is cheap.
Well,
Cheap
there's
cost.
also Aquaman. He's one of the cheaper ones.
Yeah, so there's stuff in this set, and then outside of this set is basically
Not much.
Katana, which she's not a Justice League character.
I thought she was.
She's rotated anyway. And Hawk Girl. Hawk Girl's the big one outside of this group of cards.
Hmm.
All right, and
She's
then
okay.
the next one is Flower Shop Owner, and when Black Canary attacks, villain character dies cannot block.
This one's the best one by far.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I like it.
So yeah, the obvious pairing is the Danger Room that makes everything villains, and then you have basically all your characters are unblockable, and that's only a 3-cost fist and a 2-cost bolt. So that's pretty good.
That's pretty gross.
I
Yeah,
love
it'd be
it.
interesting to see someone pair this with something like Professor X Ramp, because 2 and 3 costs fit quite well into that. In Golden, obviously.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. I
fun.
like it.
What do you think about the
I like
art?
The art is amazing.
All right.
All right. If you want, I can read some of these too.
Yeah.
on
If
the-
if you
on
don't
the
mind.
thing. All right. So
She's
we
a
got-
bit like Shriek.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about her.
she like Shriekish 90s style. Elastigirl, size alteration, 3-cost shield, doom control, 012, 024, 134. Elastigirl gets +1 defense for each of your active non-Elastigirl character dice.
Ooh.
I don't.
Have her with the Black Canary and the thing to make everything villains, and she's super big, unblockable.
No, because it's only +1 defense, and you can't flip it.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
You can flip it with inset.
No, you can't, because it's not a static bonus. It's just she gets +1 defense for each of your non-active.
Well, never mind. She's garbage.
Yeah, I don't like it.
She gets pretty big, but most of the things you want a big defense for are stuff like breath weapon, where they're going to be clearing out your field anyway. So yeah. Could be good against overcrushing fix it, but
all right. So Elastigirl, Rita Farr, 3-cost shield, Doom Patrol. When Elastigirl blocks, spin her to level 3. When Elastigirl blocks, she gets +1 attack and +1 defense.
4-5 stats for a 3-cost is pretty good, but it's only
when she's blocking.
Yeah, I don't really like these when block things. Like, there's not that much stuff you can do.
It's so weird.
I
guess that's to catch up with the strike thing.
Yeah,
it's the counter strike, and ooh.
Another reason strike is garbage. Yeah.
All right, so we have Elastigirl, a talented actress, 2-cost Doom Patrol. Elastigirl cannot attack the turn she is fielded. Aftershock, prevent 2 damage from an attacking character die, or prevent 2 damage to you. You choose. I don't like it preventing me from being able to attack. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah. It's a 2-drop that with 2-drops you want to be able to just swing in as fast as you can. You don't want it to have to do this, do that to do this type of thing.
I'm actually a big fan of this card, actually.
How would you use this card?
It's a little bit like the Cosmo Rare, which was all characters you only take 2 damage if Cosmo blocks and is geared. So you use her just as basically blocking fodder. She's got good stats as a defender, especially for a 2-cost.
Yeah.
She can't attack, but you're not going to attack with her anyway, will you? So that's fine. And then if she attacks with an Overcrusher, you're giving her basically +2 defense, which is good. If you're attacking with an unblockable character, you also can't attack with something that's going to KO this. I like her. I think she's a good blocker.
Definitely a good blocker. That's about it, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's not better than the Flash.
Yes. By a long way.
All right. Next one, I'll read these. Green Arrow, 3-cost lightning. He's a 1/1, 1/2, 2/3. No fancy ring. When fielded, deal X damage to each opposing character die, where X is the number of your active Justice League characters other than Green Arrow. Whoa. I like that.
Yeah. Oh, but it's only characters, though. It's not character dice. That's kind of limiting.
Yeah, I mean, but if you have... So say it counts itself as well, right?
No.
So you need...
True.
It does.
So you might be doing 3 or 4. I don't know.
3 or 4 to the whole field?
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
It says active Justice League characters other than Green Arrow.
Oh, other than Green Arrow, sorry.
Yeah.
But, I mean, even if you do, like, it's a mini breath weapon, right, when fielded. I think it's pretty strong.
Yeah, and if you have something like Staff of the Forgotten, oh my god.
I also like its stats for a fielded. Don't love its fielding cost, but with the Batman's coming up, where it makes it 0/1, that's a lot better.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's my favorite card so far.
Yeah, I like that one. So the next one's an eye for the moment, and then when fielded, draw a die. If it is a Justice League die, deal damage to target opposing character die equal to the drawn die's purchase cost. Then prep the drawn die, otherwise place the drawn die in the use pile. If you're running a Justice League team, that could be pretty powerful.
Man, you draw Superman?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh, it's opposing character die, though.
I still think if there's a big blocker and you're just trying to get it out of there, that's good.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
I think the first one's better.
I don't think there's a ton of removal, especially like direct removal in the Justice set in general. So this is something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Forcing you to play the Green Arrow.
It'd be interesting to try it. I think it's one of those. I'll try it, but I'm not convinced.
Oh, all right. So the next one, it's a 5-drop. Trick Arrows. When fielded, deal X damage to target opponent, where X is the amount of energy in the reserve pool. Count symbols, not dice. Holy smokes.
Whoa, to target opponent. That's pretty good.
That's insane.
The
But
Blightbringer does the same thing for 3 costs.
True.
This also, and I know it's probably going to happen. You have to rely on your opponent having energy in their reserve pool.
Yeah,
They
so you
probably
need-
will.
Well, I mean, it would be much better in a PXG meta, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but Blightbringer does the same thing. So, no.
All right.
Nope.
Sorry to get
Alright.
excited there. Sorry.
Yeah, you got too excited. It's better than the
Alright.
Flash. So.
Oh,
That's debatable.
No.
next is Hawkman. Crime is a disease. 4-cost Bolt Justice League. He's a 0/2/2, a 1/3/3, a 1/3/4, and he has Intimidate. I don't hate it.
I wish they'd give Intimidate to it just a straight up 3 cost.
Yeah.
Well, with the discounts.
Intimidate's good. With discounts, yeah, I like that. But I mean, I might put this on my Justice League only team. I wish it was a 3 cost. I mean, it would just be much better. But it's fine. Intimidate's a good ability.
All right.
Underrated ability.
What do you think, Chris?
What's that?
What do you think?
4 costs for an Intimidate. I think if they had switched to the first and second Hawkman, I think it would have been better.
Okay, well, let's see what the second Hawkman is. Hawkman Anti-Gravity Belt, 3-cost Bolt. Hawkman gets +1 for each of your active Justice League characters. So you think the buff should go on the 4-cost and the Intimidate should go on the 3-cost?
Yeah.
I mean, I think this buff is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, this buff is really good, but I think it should cost 1 more to make it fair.
Mm,
Again,
Either
it's
way.
active Justice League characters, so it only counts different characters.
Yeah.
But this one does count itself.
Yeah. So I think this one could get freaking huge quick.
For sure, especially if you buy like a couple of them with Aquaman out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. I like this one. This is probably the 3rd best card so far.
Yeah, a 3-drop for doing that. Those action for doing that. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I like it. It's quite good.
I think they kind of went a little bit too low on that, but whatever.
Well, Intimidate is in general a 4-cost ability, unless it has stipulations, right? That's how they've rated it so far.
yeah.
I think
The
they could have.
stats on this as well suit this ability more than Intimidate.
Yeah.
That 3/4 side
Mm-hmm.
with just himself out is a 4/4. So now he's a 3/2, a 4/3, and a 4/4. That's pretty good for 3 cost.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's only a buffer.
I think if they made it a 3-drop for Intimidate, they should have said Hawkman has Intimidate while other Justice League characters are in the field.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right.
All right. Next, Hawkman, co-director of Midway City Museum, Justice League affiliation. When Hawkman is KO'd, prep a die from your bag. Yeah. I mean, if there's no other way to prep, I guess you have to use Hawkman. But how do you KO him in this
In this set, yeah, maybe he's an okay ramp ability in this set, but I feel like there's better ones. He's just a tough dude to KO, really.
Yeah.
And for 4 costs to maybe prep 1 die a game,
So
I'm
expensive.
not really paying that. Yeah.
The first 2 are much better.
Yep, for sure.
Definitely.
All right.
All right. Give us a negative, man.
All right. Negative Man. He's a 4-cost mask. For this one, and he's a 1/2/4, a 1/2/5, a 1/2/7 in this radiation production. And he has Aftershock. KO all opposing sidekick character dice. Deal 1 damage to each player for each of their dice KO'd in this way. Okay.
Oh, look at that butt, though. He's
Yeah, with
2/7.
a stat flip, that's pretty cool. But just the stats, not the actual ability. Again, this is an aftershock, and aftershock is hard to trigger. This
Mhm.
triggers at an awkward time.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only time you can re-trigger it is if you attack with it and then flip its stats.
Mhm.
Then do you really care about dealing 1 damage after all blockers are assigned anyway?
Nope.
So
Yeah.
Man,
I don't know,
and
it's
gonna
okay.
do you damage too, right? Because it's each player.
All opposing sidekick character dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I guess that's for a 4-player game, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Me.
It's okay. It might be a fun one to mess around with. If you want some Doom Patrol stuff, it's the best Doom Patrol card so far, I think. Maybe Elastigirl. I don't mind that one. I don't know.
And then the next one is phasing, and it's deadly, and then the burst is fast.
Deadly fast.
Deadly fast. I mean, to be fair, with the stats he has, fast and deadly don't really work. I mean,
yeah. If you had a
well
stat
together.
flipper, it might be better.
Not with that too. I'll just let it through.
I know, but if you flip the stats,
flip
Oh
it.
yeah, then you're definitely gonna block.
But
Yeah.
then it's just a deadly character, right? I mean, what's the point of having fast?
true.
I can't think of any instance where fast is necessary for this
It
character to have.
it'll just stay out there still.
Yeah, if they
You
block
can
it
do
with
it
something
next turn.
that has, yeah, I don't know. It's any fine.
All right. Okay, I don't have an image for this one.
Okay, you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
So 5 cost mask, negative man Larry Trainer. When negative man deals damage to an opponent, gain life equal to negative man's level. That's nice, life gain.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at Plastic Man, or yeah,
Basic detective.
yeah.
I don't think that's bad. You know, you let it through. Your opponent probably let it through as long as you're not flipping stats.
You gain 3 life.
You gain up to 3 life.
Yeah.
Not bad. But for
Let's-
5,
Oh, yeah, that's kind of rough. But let's say you do have a stat flipper and you flip the stats midway through, and you're doing 7. You're gaining 3 life out of it. That's a good trade off.
I'll take it all day.
But it's
There was an old trick with Swamp Thing where you could use Lantern Ring
Mhm.
to give negative man the ability to deal damage that way. So you could do that combo. So you do the Lantern Ring damage from negative man to gain some life. Yeah, I don't see this as being really. It would be cool to attack through with a top level unblockable of this. Flip its stats, deal 7 and gain 3. That'd be cool.
yeah, that's a 10 damage swing. That's pretty gross.
But that's pretty far fetched.
Yeah, I wish they would allow you to gain more life than what you have at 20, but that's
Nah, we played that before. It's super broken. One time, my friend got up to 52 life.
I was playing someone on Magic the Gathering Arena, and they had 1500 life.
I would have just turned off my computer and went to bed
I
if that happened to me.
I just conceded and moved on to the next match. All right,
Wow.
all right. This
All right.
one is the one I'm not getting.
It's. I guess it doesn't have any text on it. It's just a 3 cost mask.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic Man, basic detective.
And he's
It's a Justice League affiliation.
mm-hmm.
Max dice 4, and he is a 1/1/4, a 1/1/6, and a 1/2/8. 3 cost. I don't.
With a stat flipper, it's good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, definitely. But let's move on to the next one. Plastic Man Patrick O'Brien is a 4 cost mask, Justice League with retaliation, and it has a global that says pay 2 mask, target character die can block an additional character die this turn. I mean, when you have a big body or a big butt like Plastic Man, I guess that makes sense. You can absorb a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Same thing with that other Elastigirl, I guess.
Yep, it's okay.
Yeah.
And also, if you have like a Hulk out, and you take the opponent's going to take 2 pings.
Yeah, I don't know how effective this global is compared to something like Static Field Global.
Yeah, I don't think I'd use this
But-
global ever. Unless I had a character with Deadly.
Yeah.
Retaliation is cool. And yes, that stat flipper is good for this.
For
I
sure.
don't mind it. It's okay.
All right, so we have Plastic Man, 4 cost mask, elasticity. When Plastic Man blocks, you may pay 1. If you do, Plastic Man may block an additional character die.
I don't understand the payoff. Like, I understand he's preventing damage, but
That's really all he's doing. He's stretching out to block another attacker.
yeah.
We've had
I mean-
abilities like this in the past before, and they've never.
I don't really hate
Yeah.
it. I mean, I understand it, what they're trying to do here. And then you have them out there and you do a stat flipper and you have a guy that can absorb a lot of damage and do a lot of damage.
If you're playing a Justice League team and you just need that last slot for a blocker, this is an okay blocker.
Yeah.
It's just you're wasting energy on it. You have to save back energy just for that.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen this ability before. You haven't had to pay, and no one's used it. So
Yeah. All right. All right. The next one, Robot Man. Cliff Steele, and he's a
Cliff Steele.
he's a 4-cost shield. He's a 1/3/2, 1/4/3, a 2/5/4, and his special ability is Aftershock. KO target Justice League character die. All right.
It's very specific.
Yeah. If it was
Inset,
KO
it might be
all
okay.
Justice League character dice, that would be better.
Mhm.
I don't see wasting a spot on him.
Inset maybe, but no, not really.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Good stats.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Cybernetic Enhancement. He's a 4-drop also. When Robot Man attacks or blocks, draw a die. If it is a villain character die, Robot Man gets +2 and he gets +2/+2. Place the drawn die in the use pile.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't really like it. I mean, okay, you get +2/+2, but now I just wasted one of my character dice and it went to the use pile.
True.
A little bit of cycling. It might be okay.
It
But
might
no.
be, but
Set only, but
yeah,
outside of set, no way.
not a fan.
All right.
Not a fan of the Robot Man.
Could have good stats for the 4 cost though. 7/5 if this works.
Yeah.
True.
All right, so last one in the set, Superhuman Strength. When Robot Man attacks or blocks, you may change Robot Man's attack and defense to be equal to that of another of your attacking blocking character dice. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that one.
So this was on the 3 cost absorbing man.
Mhm.
And it was okay on that as well. My thing is, it has good stats already. I mean, how many instances is this going to be really that useful?
I could see if you're like running a team where you have big boys and this one, and then they're just gonna let this one go through, but they're just gonna wind up blocking everything as best they possibly can
Okay.
to not
Just
sneak
put
this one
a-
through.
It's slightly
just
different
fix
from
it
the
on
absorbing man. Yeah, that's true.
Can you do a Mr. Fix It? Because it doesn't
Yeah.
say printed attack and defense. So now you got 2 big giant things going out there.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay. You've convinced me.
All right, I did a thing.
Audience, we did it. We convinced Ben.
We convinced them. We couldn't do it with Flash, but we did it with Robot Man.
All right.
He's running faster than the Flash is.
So it looks like it.
Okay.
All right, so that's a Doom Patrol.
Is this Mystics? Is that the next one we're doing, or
We can do it if you want to.
is that the one that? Yeah. All right.
That's the
one we
last one.
haven't done.
Where's Joe? I could have swore Joe.
I
was
think
in here.
Joe's putting together the list for the
Oh,
next
that's
matchup.
right. Okay, sorry,
You're
Joe.
so
I didn't mean to call you out.
inconsiderate, dude.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm totally putting that list together. I am not playing another game while you guys are going on.
Oh my
That's
god.
totally what I'm doing.
Classic Joe.
All right. So Robert. So that's why he said I want to get your guys' opinion. Then totally went AFK. All right. All right. You're up, Robert.
All right, so Mystic. Is this right? Atlantis, Vast Kingdom. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Atlantis, Vast Kingdom, 4-cost shield. Draw every die in your bag. Place all drawn sidekick dice in your use pile. Return the remaining dice to your bag. Then draw and roll a die. It goes in your reserve pool. Global, pay a fist and a shield. Move a sidekick die from your use pile to your prep area. Field a different sidekick die from your use pile. There's a lot of stuff going on in this card already.
Yeah. Usually
Okay, so
when
first you have to draw every die in your bag, place all your sidekick dice in your use pile, then return the remaining dice to your bag, then draw and roll one die.
That's so stupid.
Okay, so basically just dump everything that is not a sidekick back in your bag, and then you just draw it out and roll it. Okay. And then the global, what do you think about the global? Move a sidekick die from your use pile to your prep area. Fill the different sidekick die from your use pile. We've seen this, right, with the Star Labs?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Return of
What
the
do you
Star
think?
Labs Global.
An amazing global.
Yeah. So you're going to be doing that before you... actually, no, it doesn't matter. Huh.
No, you would want to do it afterwards because you'll have your sidekicks in your prep area.
If you have...
Yeah, you do
Or your
the
use
global.
pile. Yeah,
You do the
then you
global
do
on your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
True that.
And if you
Yep.
have Mimic, this would help you ramp too. And, oh my god.
Yeah, but you're already ramping with this die. This is really good. Maybe.
Maybe.
Every die in everyone's bag gets drawn.
Well, so think about the turn after you played this card, right? All your psychic dice are in the use pile,
Mm-hmm.
and you're drawing 4 dice that are just characters or actions.
With no energy to field anything.
No, because you have all the psychics in your prep.
Oh, yeah.
I know you put them in the use pile. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yes, could be good, could be terrible.
We'll see. We
Right.
shall see. All right. So Atlantis, wealthy kingdom 2 cost shield. When you field a sidekick character die, draw 2 dice and roll them. At first, I didn't like it, but DM Armada convinced me that it was good.
Yeah,
I like
this is one of the spoiled ones.
Yeah.
Pretty early on. It's interesting. I'm not convinced it's as good as some people think it's going to be, but
I think
we'll
it's
have to
good.
see.
I think
So
it
way
could
to
be
draw
good.
and roll some dice. Yeah. With that field a sidekick, PXG.
You're still going to need PXG, yeah, for sure. With Spot as well, you get 4. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it compared to Fetid Bloat Drone, but we'll see. Having cheap actions is always good.
Yep, definitely.
I think-
Atlantis. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think that that last one could be good. It just depends on how it's built around, but we won't know until we get our hands on it and play with it. Steven has played with it, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
All right. Atlantis, city and stronghold 2 cost shield. Move any number of dice you roll during your roll and re-roll step from your reserve pool to your prep area. Bolt, burst, double burst. Also prep a die from your bag. And then we have that Star Labs Global again. What do you think about that? So move any number of your dice you rolled to your prep area. You roll something you don't need this turn, and you just put it in your prep area for next turn. Is what I'm getting from this. I don't. Then prep a die if you get the burst. I don't.
So if you
I
don't
don't
get the
hate it.
dice, if you don't get the dice that you need that turn, like let's say you need something to win the game that turn and it doesn't come up, instead of just wasting it on energy on something else, you can just put it in your prep area. So
Yeah.
that's good. That has a place.
I
But
guess.
you're probably going to lose the next turn anyways if you're that close to winning.
I don't know. It's just a little bit of consistency, I guess. It adds a bit of consistency for you.
Yeah. I mean, you're hoping to
I
get
like
this
it.
one to come up if the other one doesn't come up, so you have a 50-50 on both of them? And that's just, I don't know.
I'm excited to mess around with all these Atlantises. I think they're interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to mess around and get a triple-double, just so you know.
Yeah.
Mhm. Fair enough.
Joran, I agree. That's the only way I could see using this one. Is like if you don't get the character you need, then you just put it in the prep.
Yeah, which happens at basically every game, right?
Yeah. Also, you get to a point where you don't buy things anymore,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and something like this, you can just throw all that energy into your prep area for next turn. So there's that.
All right.
Well,
I think it could be one of the ones that is much better in like much better played than it sounds.
Yeah.
I think it can save you from spending your own energy that you don't need to and
I
just
think
work on prep.
that's kind of going to be where it's crucial. Yeah.
Because I find myself wasting energy when I shouldn't. Like, I wind up buying 10 things.
I'm just glad they put a good good ability on a good global.
Yeah.
Those Star Labs abilities weren't great.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
both those cards, the first and third one, are good. The second
Yeah, I think
one,
all of them are good.
The second one is okay. It's just without that global, I don't know how worthy that card is.
I don't know, that ability has the potential to be the best out of all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
All right. So moving on. So this is Black Adam. He's a 4-cost fist character. What? Okay, never mind. I was getting confused because it has. Hold on. 4-cost fist, and he has. Is his thing messed
He has
up?
3 affiliations.
I know,
He
but
has
like
Legion of.
it says fist, and then it says masks on his die.
Oh, interesting.
That's weird.
Hmm.
All right. So
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a misprint or intentional.
We'll find out eventually.
But it's interesting.
yeah,
They've
that's
had stuff like this before, where Atlas Global has been different from the energy Atlas costs.
yeah, but this is like his
It's
die is
intentional.
completely different. Like then
Yeah, but what says you have to have a die costing what energy he gives you?
that just seems silly though. I don't know.
It's different.
It's
That
interesting.
happened with a Star Lord, and they errated it, right?
They are today, yeah.
Okay.
So, it might
But all of the Black Adams are like that.
Yeah. All right. So he's a villain mystic Doom patrol, right?
Whereas Star-Lord only one
No,
of them was
Legion.
Legion of Doom. I'm thinking football every time I say that, but he's a 1-1, 114, 125, 136. It's just messing with me because there's a fist, a mask, and a lightning on that character. It's just so crazy that it's banished. While Black Adam is active, Legion of Doom character dice gain deadly. Okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad, but I
like
just don't like the die having so many different things for energy on it. I just don't like that. It's the aesthetics of it that I just don't like.
I think it's a good card, though.
I like that they
ability.
made something that works specifically with a different. They gave it 3 affiliations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it only works with one of those affiliations, so it's not as good with team up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I like that they seem to have thought about that, so it only works with Legion characters, even though it gives you 2 other affiliations.
Like, all right, kid, we'll give you 2 other affiliations, but we're only going to make it work with 1.
Yeah.
All right.
So he basically just has the deadly, so it's good.
Yeah. Next one, Vengeful. While Black Adam is active, when one of your Legion of Doom character dice KOs an opposing character die, the KO'd character dice controller loses 1 life.
That's cool.
That's okay.
It depends on other Legion characters how good this card is, but it's a powerful ability.
Yeah.
Losing life as opposed to taking damage as well. It's cool.
Yep. Gets around a few things. All right. And then Angered. While Black Adam is active, when one of your Legion of Doom character dice KOs an opposing character die, place the KO'd character die in the used pile instead of the prep area. I like that. I like messing with the opponent's ramp or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I always call it a douche move.
I would do the one that gives everything deadly.
I think all of these are pretty good. All of these have their place, and all of them are worth messing around with. I like the second one probably the best.
Vengeful.
I don't know. This is pretty cool. This is a pretty powerful ability. Putting stuff in the use pile is always pretty powerful.
Yep.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
All right.
Oh my god, just Freddie Freeman card. All right. Freddie Freeman 6-cost mask mystic. He is a 155, a 265, and a 377 magic power distribution. When fielded, you may roll a sidekick die from your use pile. If you do, and you roll a which one did I miss?
Empowered by the Gods.
Okay, well, goddamn it, you interrupted me right in the middle of that one. Okay. When fielded, you may roll a sidekick die from your use pile. If you do, and if you roll a non-question mark energy face, character dice of that energy type rolled get +2/+2. What do y'all think about that? I don't know. That seems expensive.
Yep.
Too expensive.
Too expensive. Too much text. No one cares. Cool artwork, but no one cares.
All right, so I skipped empowered by the gods, huh?
Yeah.
Still 6 cost Mask Mystic.
Too much text also.
It has a lot of text. Let's see what it says. When fielded, you may roll a sidekick die from your use pile. If you do, and if you roll an energy face, you may KO target opposing character die of the energy type rolled. If you rolled a question mark face, you may KO any target opposing character die instead. Afterward, return the roll sidekick die to your use pile.
I'm sorry, I blacked out.
Basically, you roll a sidekick die, whichever energy side it lands on, you KO an opponent's character of that energy type.
And then you return it after all that.
No, the sidekick die that you rolled goes back to the use pile. So, I don't love that. I don't hate it. It's so random. Chances are your
It's
opponent does
random
have
and
one
it's
of-
so hard to trigger. Like you have to pay. Like imagine getting him on level 3 and you field him for 3, and then you roll like the one
And you
energy type
miss.
your opponent doesn't have,
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
or you roll a psychic face. I mean, it's just like that's not gonna happen, man.
And this is going to be one of those cards whenever you bring it and you play it, someone's like going to be constantly like, hey, can I read that real quick? Like every time you
No,
play
for
someone.
sure. That might be a good strategy though. They might get really bored and quit the game while they're reading it.
Well, this one's probably better. Freddie Freeman, Speed of Mercury, still a 6 cost Mask Mystic, and he has Intimidate.
6 cost Intimidate. Get out of here. Come on.
Yeah, you
That's
want
very
cheap
expensive.
filling costs as well. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Sorry, Freddie. Next time, maybe. If only you were a free man and not so expensive.
All
All right.
Dum-dum-dum.
So you're doing your
No
own
one else
sound
did
effects
it.
now.
I
No
missed
one else
it.
laughed.
I'm
I will not
very
give you
disappointed
credit
in
for that
myself.
one.
was-
I know what
he-
you did. I just won't
He's
give
a,
you credit
he's,
for
a, he's,
it.
a, he's expensive, and yet his name is Free Man.
Free man. I'm very disappointed I missed it, Ben. I'm sorry I let
He's
you
not
down.
free. He's expensive, man.
Okay.
That was a good setup.
All right. Next one.
Costly, man.
So next one is Mary Marvel. She's a 6 cost lightning bolt, and she actually is lightning. So there's that. And she's a mystic, and she's a 1/4/4, 2/5/4, 2/6/6. Speed of Mercury, strike. Everyone's favorite keyword on an expensive character dice. No,
I like it.
I don't.
Oh wait, no, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's
I
awful.
don't like it. Not a fan.
Ben, you want to say your love for strike?
No.
That 6/6 isn't bad though. You get a 5 cost and what the 8/8. That's not too bad. I don't hate it.
Yeah, J-Biz, I definitely agree. If you have a 6 cost Intimidate, it has to be Intimidate 2. That would be decent.
Whoa. That's not a thing. You can't just make up stuff.
They have Intimidate 2, don't they?
I don't know.
All right. Moving on.
I don't play this game. I don't know.
They don't.
All right, this one's a Shazam sister. When
Intimidate 2 would
fielded,
be cool, though.
what's that?
Intimidate 2 would be cool.
That
Yeah.
would be cool.
So Shazam's sister, when fielded, spin all villain character dice to level 1. While Mary Marvel is active, when a villain character die is fielded, spin the fielded character die to level 1.
That's pretty annoying.
Yep.
That's pretty good actually.
Oh, you fielded the thing that's a level 3. It's gonna go to level 1. Sorry.
Yeah, and you have to pay for it too on the level 3 side.
That's pretty
Sorry
annoying.
to tell you.
Oh, and all the things that you spun up to get to higher than that with the global that they're all back down to level 1 also too.
That's annoying.
That's really funny.
It is. I like
yeah,
that one.
it's
though.
okay. Yeah, yes, but it depends what kind of meta you're playing in. If someone's running a bunch of villains,
Or let's say, well, this is gonna be terrible for your team. Let's say you run Danger Room and you build a villain and turn all their things down to level 1. That would be kind of funny.
that would, yeah.
But you would screw yourself over because everyone
Yeah, you
would be a
would.
villain. All right, that's a
I like it.
troll.
It's a fun ability. Yeah.
All right. So the next one, empowered by the gods. When fielded, double the attack and defense of target non-villain character die other than Mary Marvel until end of turn. Ooh, she's a 6-drop. That's kind of expensive.
It's very expensive. There are ways to get that down, though.
Yeah.
Imagine doubling up that Mr. Fix It.
Yeah.
Like 80.
That's just like doing more. But she's a 1-2-2 to field, so that's you got to also think about that.
That's true. With some PXG, man, you're good to go.
Oh my God, there's no PXG. There's the
I
new school
know.
PXG.
You
Alright.
just have to think about the repeatability with her. I mean, how often are you going to get to do this? So the turn you do it, you have to win with it.
Yeah.
It's hard to set up.
That's too much. Yeah.
That's a fun ability though.
Tukes.
With Collector, could be okay.
Ooh.
If she wasn't a 6 cost.
Spend
but
4 to do a collector. That'd be
Yeah.
insane.
If only she wasn't a 6 cost.
Yeah. Although, no. All right, moving on.
No, you're over it already.
Yeah, I'm over it already.
All right. So Phantom Stranger, is that the next one?
Mhm.
Sorcery.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a 4-cost Shield Mystic, 013024126, and he has Attune. It's an expensive Attune character.
It's
Got a big old butt.
he does have a big body, but the reason that you would still choose like Zendala's cheaper, and she is protected against breath weapon for the most part.
Yeah.
So
All right. So next one is Phantom Stranger Mysticism.
Mm-hmm.
While Phantom Stranger is active, when an opposing character die attacks, the attacking character die deals 1 damage to all other opposing character dice. Oh, so he punishes you for attacking. Well, your opponent actually
Yeah,
punishes your opponent for attacking. You want to swing? All right, all your stuff's taking 1 damage.
and plus he has a big body to protect also, so he could just keep blocking.
I do like that.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite card.
And
In the entire set, I think.
and it doesn't say just once per turn, so if they attack with multiple things, they're going to be taking multiple damage. All the
Yeah,
time.
and their character, they're doing it to them.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
Oh,
trigger
wow.
stuff like Hulk as well.
Yep.
It's a
So
super bonkers strong card.
Wow. So if they swing with 3 cards, they're doing 3 damage to everything.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow, that's annoying.
Yeah, super
All
strong.
right, I like that.
Yeah, good stats as well. As a defender,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I like him a lot. He's gonna be the first card I build around for sure.
Cool. I like it. Phantom Stranger, empowering 4-cost Shield Mystic. While Phantom Stranger is active, when an action die is used, Phantom Stranger gets +1. Meh.
Yeah. The second one is just so powerful that it's just anything else is
Yeah.
just not good.
Anything else is just uncivilized.
Yeah, if you compare this to the Fenthaza that Patrick is running in the Invitational, you'll see how weak this card is compared to that.
Yeah.
And they're both 4-cost shields.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Shazam! 6-cost mask, Mystic Justice League, and he's a 1/5/5, 2/6/5, 3/7/7. He has strike, stamina of Atlas. Okay. Next
That
card.
could be a 9/9
Next
though,
card.
with Overcrush.
Yeah.
Next card.
Yeah. Power of Zeus. Attune. When fielded, you may roll 2 unpurchased basic action die. If they both roll action faces, play them in your place them in your preparatory area. Otherwise, return them to the. Holy crap! For an Attune team, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
He's expensive, but he does too. Oh man.
If you pair him with Malekith as well, so you can care him to refield him next turn.
Yep.
As long as you have a way to make his fielding costs cheaper. There's ways to do.
There's lots of ways to do that.
But if you're running team up, for example,
Mhm.
he's 2 affiliations, so you could theoretically roll 2 team ups and put them in the prep area.
Man, you're
Wow.
just dirty.
Could be good, huh?
Yeah, that's so dirty.
He's a little expensive though.
He is
What's the
expensive.
ability?
For sure, he's expensive, but it's fun.
That's what you want in an Attune team. Is this like all the other 6 drops are too expensive, but this does the two things when you field him, so that's good. And plus, oh well, you're not purchasing those things, so you can't. That would be cool if you could double dip with the Yanti.
Oh no. No.
Let's not give anyone ideas.
No. But yeah, no, it's a not meta defining card, but it's interesting. I like this ability. Rolling dice is fun, so
Oh, so they both have to roll.
they both have to roll.
But
it could lead to that thing where, you know, that one time it works, it can work super well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That one time. If Little Giants taught me anything.
Little Giants. Oh my god. All right. So, Courage of Achilles. While Shazam is active, your action dice gain Boomerang. Boomerang never works for me.
I like Boomerang. It's a good channel. Oh.
I like Boomerang, but this was on a 3-cost Mars character, and it didn't really see that much play. People mess around with it a little bit. It's just too expensive.
Why does it have to be 7 for what that does? That just seems insane.
If you had a tune as well, then maybe you're talking. But
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7 with Boomerang and a tune, that would be kind of gross, actually. But,
Oh.
All right, next one.
All right. Yellow Lantern Ring. This is interesting. I didn't expect this card. 2-cost bolt. Character dice in your reserve pool gain Intimidate. There you go. Throw on a bunch of cheapies.
yeah, this is super fun.
That is awesome.
With any kind of swarm team or any kind of cycling team where you're carrying stuff.
Man. I like that a lot.
So does that it isn't a continuous action die like the previous ones?
It's specifically it gives the character dice in your, so you can't.
That would be awesome.
Yes, you need to do all your rolling. But yeah, something with Spot Investigate or something where you're rolling all your dice all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, or Mimic Ramp. Yeah, this is a pretty strong card.
I like it.
The Punisher War Journal, which was the uncommon from Civil, which had a similar ability. When that was fielded, all our next characters fielded gained Intimidate.
Oh,
And people messed around with that, and it was okay. But yeah, and this is 2-cost.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hold on.
It'll be interesting to work out the timing of when to buy this. But yeah, I like it.
On Dice Coalition's thing, it says 3, but on the WizKids card, it says 2.
Yeah.
I go with the WizKids card, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
The next one is Green Lantern Killer, which is a 3-cost bolt.
Maybe they're just pricing it what they thought it should be.
Maybe. All right. So when a character die blocks this turn, re-roll it. If it rolls an energy phase, KO it, and Yellow Lantern Ring deals 1 damage to its controller. Otherwise, it remains in the field on its rolled level. It's still blocking. Double burst. Instead, Green Lantern Ring deals its controller 2 damage for each character die that rolls an energy phase. That's not the worst.
Yeah, pretty good if you have like a big swingy team. You want to get some extra damage through, so they're going to take damage either way.
Yep.
I'm
digging it.
Yeah, that's okay. You'd want to pair it with something that stops when fielded effects if you're going to be carrying stuff with this.
Yeah.
And it works better if you have a big field versus a big field. So it would be pretty good in draft, probably.
Nice.
I like it.
I do like it too.
Ooh,
I hear Chris making noises. What does that mean? What are you doing?
I'm reading the next one.
Oh, okay. Well, let's read the next one since Chris jumped ahead.
Sorry.
Yellow Lantern Ring, used for great good 4-cost bolt. The next die you purchase costs 4 or less to a minimum of 1 until the end of turn. After purchasing that die, you may not purchase other dice this turn. You can't use this action die if you've already purchased a die this turn.
Okay, never mind. That's
so you can only roll this and buy something for 4. less, and then you can't buy nothing else.
If you're buying a Thanos, though.
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
Yeah. The overcrushing,
Sure,
double
I see
overcrushing.
this- Yeah, I see this working with a team where you're kind of running quite lean, like you have a lot of characters in the field.
Mhm.
But yeah, for sure, this is cool.
All right.
It would work pretty well on a ring sidekick team,
Yeah.
I think. Like ring winter team,
Yeah.
where you want a lot of characters dice in the field. Then you don't want to use. You want to field a bunch of characters with PXG, and then use those characters plus the dragon you put in to win, right? So you're only buying that one character, and you just want to make it cheaper somehow.
Yeah.
I like it.
Pretty good.
All right, moving on to the next one. Zatanna. 3-cost mask. She's a 0/11, 0/22, 1/3/3. Being of magic. While Zatanna is active, when you fill the character die, spin it up 1 level. So it just automatically goes up 1 level, so whenever you fill something, that's okay.
Can be pretty strong, especially with Ant-Man.
Yup.
I like the idea of running this with Hawk Girl and Ant-Man, so you're guaranteed Ant-Man on level 3. You field it, attack with it, spins up twice, at least. That's fun. I like it.
All right.
I like that it's cheap as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 drop.
Oh yeah, Awakened teams definitely.
And it's Mystic and Justice League.
Yeah.
All right, and the next one, she's a 3-drop also. Magical, magical.
What? You can't say that word.
I don't know. And then while Zatanna is active, when a character die spins up, deal its controller 1 damage. And then it's global. Pay a fist once per turn. On your turn, spin target character die up 1 level.
Oh, any character.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. She self-fulfilling prophecy whenever they have the global on there to do the thing. Interesting. All right.
Well, she has the global, right? So you can
Yeah.
pair fists to deal your opponent 1 damage, but you're giving them a stronger character.
Yep.
But I like it. It's fun. All these Zatannas are pretty cool. Good stats, good fielding. Yeah.
And combo up with was it Mary Marvel that spins everything down to level 1?
Yeah, it can be good. Yeah, I like that. Bit of insect synergy.
Yep.
All right. Next one. Master Magician's daughter. Ugh. And then she has a tune, and while Zatanna is active, your Mystic character dice gain a tune. Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah. There are a few Mystics that, if they had a tune, it would be pretty good.
Well, yeah, I mean, you pair this with the Cheap Wong, and the Phantom Stranger that keeps your opponents from attacking. You got 3 attunes, then you just start
Pinging away.
using cheap actions, yeah. It's pretty cool. It's not as strong as I think people thought it might be, but it makes... This is a good use of a tune, right?
Yeah.
The tune's a really strong ability, but making it this set specific
yeah,
makes it not as strong, but still could be pretty devastating. I like it. I like what they've done with the tune after the anti-garbage.
I do like that it only does it to Mystic character dice,
Yeah.
though. A tune is a little ridiculous to me.
Yeah, I mean, the Wasp was manageable, right? The Wasp was really strong,
yeah.
but fun. This is strong but fun.
And it makes sense, like thematically, you're a magic user. Anytime
Yeah.
you use it,
Yeah, she's just teaching them like this one special magic trick that does 1 damage to your opponent or one of their characters.
Exactly.
That amazing magic trick.
Yeah. Yep.
I like it. It's cool.
All right. So that's it for the set.
Yeah, we'll probably do like a later episode on like some of our favorites, maybe.
Anything with the
Once
tune
we've
is
had
my
a couple
favorite.
of times. Yeah, once we've got the set and played around with it a bit, maybe we could do
Yeah.
Definitely.
these are top 5 cards or whatever.
All
Ooh.
right. Joe, do you have the list?
Matchups?
Yeah, matchups.
I have it in front of me.
Okay.
I don't have it typed out, but I have it in front of me.
Okay.
You can
Uh,
go over it right now.
just, yeah, we can just go over it and then
yeah.
post it in the Discord straight after this as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I can definitely do that.
All right.
You ready?
Joe. Yeah.
So we'll start with the winner's side.
The
That
winner's
is
side.
going-
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry, I understood
Ben
what
is
you meant.
going up
I just
against.
thought
So round 2 pairings are Ben against Laurier, and Zach Pope versus Alan Aycock. Patrick Shadowmeld Barley will be playing the winner of Steve and Cookus and Jared Gaskin this game, or Dame Armada and Jared Gaskin. And then James Bloor will be playing against Andy England. Side we have Dan Lowe or Danley playing up against Chris Williams, True Mr. 6. We have Ryan playing against Matt Jordo Jourdain. Chris Clubb playing the loser of Steve and Jared's game, or DM Armada. And then we have Peter Jezik versus Troy Miller.
All right.
yeah, I'm pretty excited about these matchups. Particularly James versus Andy should be a good game.
I really
feel
like
like
the double elimination. Honestly.
I do too, but I feel like the further we move on in bracket, the tighter the games will get as far as like gameplay as well as competitive experience for both players.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing about it is, if you're in the lower bracket or the losers bracket, it doesn't mean that you have no chance in the tournament. You actually have just the same amount of opportunity as the top tier or the winners bracket.
You have to play one extra, right?
Yeah.
One extra
You have
round.
to play one extra.
And it
Yep.
makes for interesting in the finals. Honestly, it does. So
I'm interested in that game. I'm also interested in I think Peter and Troy were both a bit unlucky in their games. So they should be pretty competitive as well.
yeah, I can't wait for that match.
Be a good one.
I can't wait. I don't know. I just really want to watch all of them. I watched a few of them that Matt put out on their channel, and yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, all the games are up on the internet, and I've watched all of them. And I enjoyed all of them. They were all, apart from Chris. Chris got blown away pretty badly by Laurier. But apart from that game, they were all pretty two-sided. I'd say it was back and forth a lot of the games.
That's good.
Shadowmeld versus Chris was a really good game,
Yeah,
and Chris was unlucky to lose that. So yeah, Chris, whoever he plays, Steven or Jared, that'll be a good match as well as Patrick. Patrick's team's really cool.
and I don't think there's anyone in the tournament that is an easy play in all of the tournaments. I think everyone in the tournament is really good, and it's people that I would be like, oh crap, I got to play them in any of the other tournaments that we put on. I'd be like, crap, I'm gonna lose this week, and it's everyone in the tournament. That's funny.
I heard that.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It's a good tournament so far. All the games are pretty high level
Mhm.
stuff, and there's a good balance of it's a good mix of teams for sure.
Yeah, I think Laurier's team. I saw it after we posted them all, and I was like, yeah, that's a pretty explosive team. Then when I saw him play Chris, it was just like, holy smokes, he
Yeah,
went
for
off
sure.
so quick. And
For sure, that's probably the standout performance of the first round.
yeah, and he's got to take on you next, and
He does.
yeah, I'm gonna keep you from doing your thing, and you're gonna try to stop me from doing what I'm gonna do. But it's really hard for you because I'm me. That's your standpoint on your team.
Yeah, my team is slow, and his team is very fast. So it should be interesting to see. But his main win condition, he probably gonna have to pivot to something else. So it'd be interesting.
All right. So you guys
So
got anything
everybody,
else?
don't forget if you are participants and you have contacted your to schedule a time, don't forget to tag us in the Discord and the matchups channel, the matchups winner invitational tournament channel, for the date and the time.
Yeah, that's much appreciated if you do that, please.
Much obliged.
All right. So is that it? We got anything else? We've only been on live for like 3 hours or so, I think.
I know.
I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, me too. All right. So, Robert, you want to take us out?
Always a pleasure.
Yeah. If not, I can just wing it.
One moment, please.
All right.
All right. So that's going to wrap things up for us here in the CR Game Room. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and join our conversations on Discord. And as always, thanks for hanging out.
Bye. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
guys.